You may think eating vegetables is one of the healthiest choices you can make. But what if I told you that some of the most common veggies could actually be harming your health? It's shocking, right? These veggies, some you probably eat every day, can lead to kidney damage, joint pain, fatigue, and even worsen blood sugar problems. And for seniors over 50, the damage could be more serious than you think. Today, I'm going to show you 7 vegetables that seem innocent but can be quietly damaging your health. If you're over 50, your body has changed, and certain foods that were once good for you can cause major issues. Issues you might not even realize until it's too late. But don't worry, this isn't just about scaring you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look out for, and I'll show you healthier swaps that can keep you feeling energized, free from pain, and healthier as you age. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. This will keep you informed with health tips that could change your life. Segment 1, the hidden dangers. As we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. Our metabolism slows down, our digestion becomes less efficient, and we become more susceptible to certain diseases. And because of these changes, some vegetables, no matter how healthy they seem, can actually harm us. The 3 major risks these vegetables pose to seniors are kidney strain. Certain veggies, like those high in oxalates and purines, can cause kidney stones or stress the kidneys. Blood sugar spikes. Some vegetables have high glycemic indexes, which cause rapid increases in blood sugar, making them risky for people with diabetes or prediabetes. Inflammation. Many vegetables, particularly nightshades, can increase inflammation in the body, which aggravates joint pain in conditions like arthritis. That's why it's so important to be mindful of what you eat. A food that's seemingly healthy could trigger problems you don't even realize. Segment 2, the 7 risky vegetables. 1. Peas, the sweet little danger. Let's start with peas. They're often seen as a perfect vegetable, small, green, and nutrient-packed. But for seniors, they pose some hidden risks. Peas are high in purines, which the body breaks down into uric acid. High levels of uric acid lead to gout, a condition where painful crystals form in the joints. Imagine the pain of gout in your big toe, sharp, sudden, and unbearable. If you've had this kind of pain, peas could be contributing. And don't forget, peas are also starchy. They turn into sugar in your bloodstream quickly, causing spikes in blood sugar, which is risky for those managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Take Jim, a 65-year-old retiree who loves his peas with dinner. He noticed his feet swelling up after meals, and he couldn't figure out why. A quick visit to his doctor revealed he had gout, and his love for peas might have been making it worse. Try green beans or broccoli instead. They're lower in purines, easier on your kidneys, and don't spike your blood sugar. 2. Asparagus, the silent kidney strainer. Next, we have asparagus. It's often touted as a detoxifying vegetable, but there's a catch. While asparagus is high in nutrients, it's also a diuretic. This means it increases urination, which might seem harmless, but it can lead to dehydration. For seniors, dehydration is a dangerous game when you don't drink enough water to compensate for the increased urination. Your kidneys have to work overtime to process the extra waste. This can lead to kidney stones or make existing kidney problems worse. When you're dehydrated, it also thickens your blood, which strains your heart and joints, making everything from walking to bending down feel more difficult. Remember Helen? At 72, she felt constantly fatigued and was always running to the bathroom after eating asparagus. After her doctor recommended cutting back on diuretic foods, her energy returned and her joints weren't as stiff. Opt for zucchini instead. It's hydrating, easy on your kidneys, and packed with antioxidants. 3. Corn, the blood sugar saboteur. Now let's talk about corn. It's a common vegetable, but for seniors, it's one to be cautious about. Corn is high in starch, which means it converts quickly to sugar in your bloodstream. That's a recipe for blood sugar spikes, and if you're diabetic, that's a huge problem. When your blood sugar spikes, you might experience fatigue, dizziness, or even irritability. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, eating corn can throw your blood sugar out of control, leaving you feeling worse than before you ate. John, a 68-year-old with type 2 diabetes, thought eating corn was a harmless treat. But after a few meals, his blood sugar levels started spiking, making him feel sluggish and foggy. It wasn't until he swapped corn for cauliflower that he felt his energy return. Try cauliflower rice or zucchini noodles. Both are low glycemic and won't cause blood sugar spikes. Or mushrooms, the toxin magnet. Mushrooms might seem like a harmless addition to your salad, but did you know they absorb toxins from the environment? Mushrooms soak up heavy metals like a sponge. They're also high in a potentially harmful compound called agaritine, which can be cancer-causing, especially when eaten raw. While cooking reduces the amount of agaritine, it doesn't eliminate it completely. So if you're eating a lot of raw mushrooms, you're exposing your body to more toxins than you realize. Mary, a 75-year-old, loved adding raw mushrooms to her salads. Over time, she noticed that her stomach became increasingly sensitive, and her energy dipped. A switch to cooked mushrooms helped, but it still wasn't enough to avoid the toxin buildup. Instead, go for cooked portobello mushrooms or try roasted vegetables like carrots, which are both flavorful and toxin-free. 5. Cabbage. The thyroid disruptor cabbage is often considered a superfood, but raw cabbage can interfere with your thyroid function. Cabbage contains goitrogens, substances that block iodine, which your thyroid needs to operate properly. A sluggish thyroid can cause symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, and even brain fog. As we age, our thyroid function naturally slows down, making us more sensitive to foods that disrupt it. Ellen, 69, started noticing weight gain and fatigue despite eating what she thought was a healthy diet. After some testing, her doctor revealed that her thyroid levels were low. Cutting back on raw cabbage helped her regain energy. Cooked cabbage is fine, as heat neutralizes the goitrogens. But if you're looking for something easier on your thyroid, try spinach or kale. Both are packed with nutrients and won't block iodine. 6. Eggplant. The inflammation-triggered eggplant, a member of the nightshade family, is a common culprit when it comes to inflammation. It contains solanine, a compound that increases inflammation in the body. For seniors with arthritis or joint pain, eggplant could be a hidden trigger. The solanine in eggplant can make your joints more swollen and tender, making it harder to move or even sleep at night. Jim, a 70-year-old man with arthritis, was told by his doctor that nightshades like eggplant could worsen his joint pain. Once he cut eggplant out of his diet, his pain lessened and his mobility improved. Try mushrooms or zucchini. These are gentler on your joints and still provide that hearty texture eggplant offers. 7. Potatoes, the blood sugar bomb. Lastly, potatoes. They're starchy, and when you eat them, they turn into sugar in your bloodstream faster than you can say French fries. Potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they cause rapid blood sugar spikes. This is dangerous for seniors, especially those with diabetes. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, you can feel lethargic, irritable, and even dizzy. Betty, 75, loved mashed potatoes with every meal. Over time, she started experiencing more fatigue and mood swings. After cutting back on potatoes, she found her energy levels skyrocketing. Try sweet potatoes instead. They have a lower glycemic index and are packed with nutrients like vitamin A. If these shocking veggie truths are making you rethink your diet, don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-saving health tips. So what's the takeaway here? The vegetables I shared with you today may seem like healthy choices, but for seniors, they can cause problems. Whether it's kidney strain, blood sugar spikes, or inflammation, it's important to listen to your body and adjust your diet accordingly. But don't worry, there are plenty of healthier, safer swaps out there that will give you all the benefits without the risks. Stay mindful of what's going into your body and always be open to making small changes that could have big impacts on your health. Did any of these veggies surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe. It's free and could help save someone's health.